It must have been very beautiful in Wagner's time. It must have been totally free from any building. This lovely old-fashioned villa. There's a huge staircase outside which leads to the entrance. I say that because when Siegfried was born, Wagner composed his Siegfried idiom. It was performed on that staircase of the Villa Triebschen. I don't know how it... I wonder how it must have sounded. The conductor, Richter, learned the trumpet for that occasion. And he didn't conduct, he played the trumpet part. It is very much a family thing. It must have been very beautiful in Wagner's time. It must have been totally free from any building. This lovely old-fashioned villa. There's a huge staircase outside which leads to the entrance. I say that because when Siegfried was born, Wagner composed his Siegfried idiom. It was performed on the staircase of Villa Triebschen. I don't know how it... I wonder how it must have sounded. The conductor, Richter, learned the trumpet for that occasion. And he didn't conduct, he played the trumpet part. It is very much a family thing. It must have been very beautiful in Wagner's time. It must have been totally free from any building. This lovely old-fashioned villa. There's a huge staircase outside which leads to the entrance. I say that because when Siegfried was born, Wagner composed his Siegfried idiom. It was performed on that staircase of the Villa Triebschen. I don't know how it... I wonder how it must have sounded. The conductor, Richter, learned the trumpet for that occasion. And he didn't conduct, he played the trumpet part. It is very much a family thing.
Well, my life has been mostly, dedicated to music since I can remember myself naturally, because this was the essence of my whole life since early childhood. And besides, in spite of great difficulties that we've had during the Russian Revolution, we escaped from Russia.
I don't know.
No, well, I can tell you. I was born in then called St. Petersburg, which is now Leningrad. And after the First World War, when the revolution broke out, we left the country. So my life has been mostly, dedicated to music since I can remember myself naturally, because this was the essence of my whole life since early childhood. And besides, in spite of great difficulties that we've had during the Russian Revolution, we escaped from Russia.
I don't know.
No, well, I can tell you. I was born in then called St. Petersburg, which is now Leningrad. And after the First World War, when the revolution broke out, we left the country. Well, my life has been mostly, dedicated to music since I can remember myself naturally, because this was the essence of my whole life since early childhood. And besides, in spite of great difficulties that we've had during the Russian Revolution, we escaped from Russia.
I don't know.
No, well, I can tell you. I was born in then called St. Petersburg, which is now Leningrad. And after the First World War, when the revolution broke out, we we left the town.
You had those discussions with students over your lifetime.
His mummy's tomb isn't
Somebody
cursed.
has certain technical limitations and wants to quit, but you know that this person, the cello, is really part of them to the core, and you somehow have to encourage them if they have a reason to play. Somebody studied with me and then decided not to play well.
I'm thinking of people who have stayed with the cello and are involved in making music as a profession. And I don't know of any of my students who said, well, this is not for me, try something. Made it into a life's work as well as playing. It's fulfilling. For me especially to look back and
You had those discussions with students over your lifetime of somebody who has certain technical limitations and wants to quit, but you know that this person, that the cello is really part of them to the core, and you somehow have to encourage them if they have a reason to play.
Hey, I just reinvented the wheel.
Perhaps 600 or 700 students, real students who worked with me for a period of time. Not one of them has given up the cello. Every single one of them has a position in the
If somebody studied with me and then decided not to
quite well. Doctors, lawyers, profession.
Yes, bullseye.
I'm thinking of stayed with the cello and are involved in making music as a profession. I don't know of any of my students who said, well, this is not for me, try something else.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex was one of the largest carnivores to ever.
Life's work.
That's right, Chase. Keep it low key.
somebody who has certain technical limitations and wants to quit, but you know that this person, part of them to the core, and you somehow have to encourage them if they have a reason to play.
One thing I'm proud of is the fact that I have had perhaps 600 or 700 students, real students who worked with me for a long period of
You know, if somebody studied with me and then
I got the T-Rex out of the museum. Do you want me to take it to your private buyer?
Nah, he don't want anyone meeting him but me. I'll send you the location to the drop-off.
Okay, Vinny.
Hey, I know you're eager, Chasey, but this guy's bad news.
Tell me about it.
Sure, he's real impatient. Like he needs all this stuff yesterday. This whole business has changed. Time was, you took stuff to make a profit, but this feels different, like there's something bigger going on. Yeah, listen to me, I'm going on like my mother. Just drop off that T-Rex.
Hey, Chase, are you busy?
Well, I'm kind of.
Great. Are you getting close to finding my dad?
Yeah. I'm on a job for a guy who I'm sure is working for Rex. Once I find Rex, I think I'll find your dad.
You really think Rex has my dad? Is it because I testified against him?
Rex is the kingpin. He must have something to do with your dad's disappearance. But I don't think it's because of your testimony. If it was, he'd just grab you, right? That's what I'd do.
What?
You know, if I was evil. Which I'm not.
So what is Rex's connection to my dad?
I don't know. But once I do know something, I'll call you.
Thanks, Chase.